So when you open the app, you are going to be in classic mode. If you watch my other videos, you know all about this. So what it is it emulates 2 turntables and a mixer, and it's to get the old school feeling of DJing, and also the jog wheels are bigger, and it's a very good screen to use in the app. The app is separated by these different screens up here: Classic, Pro, Looper, Automix, 1 deck, 4 deck, and Video. So even though there is a dedicated Automix screen, we are able to access Automix from all of the screens. So if you want to quickly hop on an Automix, all you have to do is press this middle button here, and instead of switching the screens all the way to the Automix, we could just press this Automix button down here. So I'm using a mouse so you guys could see where I'm pointing. So we're going to press the middle button, and then we're going to go down under where it says Automix, and then there's this icon. That is the Automix icon. We are going to click it, and then now we can instantly start on Automix with our selected playlist. So some people think this is cheating, some people think it's not real DJing, but I highly disagree. This is great if you're DJing, doing a gig, and you got to use the restroom, or maybe you're hungry and you got to have a bite to eat. You could set an Automix, and it will play from the current playlist, and it'll use artificial intelligence to do a seamless mix, and it works 98% of the time, and it sounds really good. So we would just hit start on Automix, and there we go. We are in an Automix, and now if we look up here by the waveforms of the song, you see this little line here. That's where it's going to start the transition. And then at the end here, that's where it's going to end. So it uses artificial intelligence in order to choose where the song is going to start and where it's going to stop. But if you wanted to adjust it yourself, what you could do is you could go over here to where you see the mixer buttons. And I think it's in... Yeah, so we're going to go from Nero Mix over to the right. The next one, this is our Q section. And then we're going to go to Slice. And if you don't have it selected, you might not see it. It's kind of a hidden feature. I showed you guys this in my hidden feature video. But we click Slice, and then we go down to Skip. And then here, we could set where the Automix is going to start and where it's going to end. So we could do it manually, or it'll do it for us automatically. And when it does it for us automatically, it does a really good job at it. So still in classic mode, there is another way that's kind of a hidden feature to access Automix. So we are going to press the music select button. This is how we get to all of our music sources and our custom user created playlist. But if we go down here to the right, see down here it says playlist sessions. Those are previous sessions that you had. Let's say you were practicing DJing last Wednesday and you want to see what you played. You could go here and it's all saved. But what we're interested in now is going over to the right where it says history. And then there's another hidden drop-down menu. We click that, and now we have the option to access our queue, our history, the match feature, and then also Automix. So right there, and now with this screen in the library section, we could select to start an Automix or stop an Automix. So with the new update, they made it really easy to just, in any screen, to switch to an Automix and then switch back. So maybe you're doing a gig and everyone's partying and dancing, but then it's time to eat dinner. So everyone's kind of relaxing, eating dinner. You don't need to be there mixing, turning knobs. Nobody's going to really care. They're just caring about how long the line is at the buffet. So we could just set an Automix and we could have nice, smooth mixes, and we don't have to be working, trying really hard and doing all the unnecessary work. So now in this screen over here, this drop-down menu, you could select a playlist or you could select matching songs. So Djay Pro AI has a great match feature, and it will suggest songs of similar key, similar artist, similar genre, and then it will keep playing songs. And especially if you are signed up to a streaming service such as Tidal, then it will keep auto mixing similar songs. So this is cool if you're maybe trying to discover new music and you're driving in your car. You could set up an auto mix, and then it's like having a professional DJ riding shotgun with you, DJing for you. It is really awesome. All right, So that is classic mode. That's how we access Automix in classic mode. Now let's just go over the pro mode. It's pretty similar. So we have the same section here. So we have to go to the music select button, and then it's going to bring up this big view of our library. And then all the way over here to the right is how we bring up this small menu. See this over here? Bring up this small menu, and then down here to the right, we have our auto mix menu. So pro mode is the most advanced and the most Serato-like or most virtual DJ or tractor-like part of the app. It has these familiar jog wheels and these horizontal waveforms. You could switch them to vertical if you want. I'll show you that in another video. But if we wanted to do auto mix, we could do it through the music select. Just have to press the music select button. This is what we will see. And then we go over here. Boom. Start an auto mix, and we're in an auto mix. And then once you start an auto mix, press done. Now you see there's a new button that appears right next to the middle button. And then that is how we turn off auto mix. So yeah, we do have to go into a menu to start an auto mix. But let's say you have an auto mix playing and you want to start DJing, you want to show them what you got. Now you can instantly just go over here, boom, we got this button, and we could stop the auto mix. I think that's really cool, and I'm really happy they added that. So now with no auto mix playing in pro mode, we press the middle button, and there we go. The same auto mix button that we have in classic mode. So now we could select to play the next track. We could select to add another track. So let's say you have a song that you think would be great next. You just press this plus button, and then we could add another song, or we could add something to the end. Down here, there's these three dots. We could we could change the playlist. Let's say we were playing hip hop and then we want to place an EDM playlist. We could change the playlist, or we could do shuffle. Again, this is great for if you're just listening to music, relaxing, and want to have an auto mix going. Or if you don't want to play everything straight down the line, you could do shuffle, and then it'll shuffle the songs just like Spotify or another streaming service on shuffle. But when it does the transitions, it's going to do artificial intelligence mixing, and they sound great. It's a lot different than Spotify's crossfader mode, where it just picks a time in the song and just slowly crossfades it. This actually does transitions. So now in the looper, it's the same thing to get there. I'm not really going to go over it, but let's go to Automix because that's what the video is about. So now this is what you'll see in Automix. It kind of looks like Apple Music or another type of streaming service, and you'll have the song that's playing, you'll have the album art, and then you'll have the next one kind of transition in when it does the transition. So now we have a couple of things that we can do. Number one is here to the left. These are all our options. This is how you could change some of the parameters within the Automix. So transition. So I have it on automatic. If you have it on automatic, it's going to use artificial intelligence in order to choose the perfect mix for the two songs. So it's either going to do a neural mix, a dissolve, riser, echo, EQ, filter, or a fade. You could select for it to do only these. Let's say you just want it to echo on each one. Then every transition will do an echo. Every transition will do a fade. But I found that automatic is just super fun because you never know what they're going to do. And it's really like you're hanging out with a real DJ that's DJing for you. And it switches it up, and it makes these transitions really good. Definitely check it out. Load up your favorite playlist and just set auto mix. And whether you're going for a jog or you're at the gym or you just want to listen to music, then you have an auto mix mixing for you. Next is duration. So it on automatic, it'll like I said, where it does the transitions, it'll do the start and the stop. And then if we turn it off, we could set it either by bars or by seconds. So you could do every 3 seconds, it's going to do a transition, or every 10 seconds, whatever is better for you. Again, I like to leave it on automatic because it uses the artificial intelligence and does a great job. Tempo adjust, you could either have it sync or morph. Test it out on your own, but I found the morph sounds a lot smoother and it blends it together a lot better. And then now down here is song range, start, end. Again, you can do automatic or you could change the end point. So you could have the start point on automatic and then you could have the end point on something different if you want to really get advanced with it. And then this ticker over here, use start and cue points if set. Those were the cue points that I showed you on where you want to start the Automix and where you want to stop the Automix. Next is maximum song duration. So let's say you don't want to play the whole song, you only want to play 2 minutes of each song. You could do that through here. Again, this is getting more advanced into the parameters of the Automix. And then, again, we could just stop the Automix. And then down here, we could change the BPM. So from this screen, you don't have much DJing options. You could technically scratch with this waveform down here, or you could click on the waveform up here to move throughout the song, and then you have access to BPM. So there you go. That's Automix in Djay Pro AI. Everything you need to know, how to get there, how to get out of it, and how to enjoy it. So if you found value in this video, give it a like. And if you want to learn more about Djay Pro AI, the future of DJing, subscribe to my channel. I make several of these videos a week. Thank you.